Simple Life Prepper here, and I'd like to welcome everybody and thank you for viewing my channel. It is Friday, so you know what that means. It means it's a weekly wrap-up day, so here we go. We're ready to wrap it up.
All right. Who's starting today?
I think I am. Am I starting today?
You always start.
I don't always start. You started last
Go ahead.
time.
Just start.
You can start.
No. I insist.
Okay.
You first.
Okay, I will start. They are acting, and I don't know who they are, but they are acting like we are in a recession. But I really think that we're headed toward a depression. I really do. The unemployment number that they say is 13.3% unemployment. Now, the unemployment that I say, or the real unemployment is 20%. And the depression number, the Great Depression numbers for the unemployment was 25.6%. So we're getting dangerously close for that. And like I said before, I think a lot more people will be getting done with the PPP and be going on unemployment.
They should probably start opening up.
They are opening up. That's a different point. So anyway, but the national debt has reached $26 trillion.
That's insane. I remember back whenever I was a kid, they used to say that it used to be 4 trillion, and they were freaking out. Like 4 trillion, and they were like stacking dollars to the moon and stuff. And if you stacked $1 trillion, it would make it to the moon. I don't know. Really crazy stuff, you know? Mm-hmm. And they made it to be like insurmountable.
Yes.
Amounts of money.
Uh-huh.
So, whatever.
Well,
does it even matter anymore?
Now it's 26.
Doesn't matter.
They're working on a debt collapse. They're going to collapse the economy with debt.
Doesn't matter.
The Fed
if it's 26,
going nuts,
50,
I don't know.
0, is it anything?
Well, apparently we can just print money into infinity, so I don't even know why we pay taxes anymore. Do you know? No. Okay, it's your turn.
All right, it's my turn. Mm-hmm. Well, let's see. Did a couple one project.
Yes, one project this week. We got
Not a couple.
Yeah.
But it was the storm door.
We got the storm door on. It looks really nice.
Yep, it was a nice door. Worked out really good. I don't think I screwed up at all.
No. Everything did really good. It was very tedious.
Did we yell at each other at all?
No, I don't even think we yelled at each other. Yeah, we didn't yell at each other.
Maybe we were like, let that loose. Let that loose.
I don't think
just a little bit.
No.
No?
I don't think we yelled. I think we did good.
You weren't mad at me at all?
No.
Okay. We were a good team.
We did.
We did good. We got the door
hung.
And
yeah. Now we got a new door for 20 years.
That's it.
So that's all.
20? Just 20?
20 will be gone
because
in 20 years. Because
it's not as good a quality as the 40-year door we had?
No, we'll be gone in 20 years. We won't care.
Okay.
What the door does in 20 years.
I'm hoping more like 15 years.
Okay. All right. We'll be gone in 15 years. All right. So.
What else?
So, Russian nuclear-capable bombers were intercepted and escorted by U.S. fighter jets on 6/10. So, they were 20 nautical miles from the Alaskan shore. And so, they escorted them back to their territory or whatever. So, and then there's some stuff going on with the icebreakers up there, and the Russians are breaking all these paths, and so we're going to send icebreakers up there, and
we're going to break more ice.
There's something going on. There's something going on up there. They're testing the waters.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
These bombers have been doing this every year, about yearly. They come over. They see how long it takes for us to get to their bombers. Mm-hmm. And then they listen, see if we got any new technology to know whether their planes are coming, and they're listening. They're testing us to see what our capabilities are. They do it every year. So no
big news there?
No big news there at all. Just the same as it ever was.
Okay. Well, then forget that I even reported it.
The whole breaking ice and thing, both countries have been messing around in the Arctic. Russia a little bit more, but I mean, we both are.
Russia has a lot more icebreakers than we do.
Yeah.
Apparently, we only have one big one and one small one. That's what Dobby tells me.
So
We have one big one and one small one. I get my
so,
news from Dobby.
As long as we don't need boats in the Arctic, we're going to be okay.
I know, but they're using them as shipping lanes to bypass the United States and go to Europe.
Okay.
So it could be a deal.
All right. Well,
Could be.
I haven't been following that as much, but as far as the bomber thing goes, old news.
Okay.
It happens all the time.
Okay. Your turn.
All right. I was thinking about, since I have a lot of time on my hands since I've been laid off, we should take a vacation.
All right. Where do you want to go?
I'm thinking we should go to Chaz.
I
don't know if you've heard about Chaz.
I've heard about Chaz.
All right. So Chaz, it's a new country in the Democratic surrounded Seattle city. They're okay with it. The mayor, everybody, they love it. They think Chaz is a great thing, and there's some good stats about Chaz already.
All right, you tell me some good stats about Chaz.
They want border protection. They build a wall. They say it's a no police zone, but Seattle police. But they have their own police carrying guns and protecting their borders. They also want to see your ID before you can come to Chaz. So we have to make sure we have our
ID,
our photo ID. I don't know. Do we
need
a
our
visa?
Do we need our passport? We might need our passport. To go to Chaz.
I'm thinking we better take our passports to get into Chaz. They can stamp us on the way in and out. So they're looking to see and vetting the people that come to Chaz. And what else? Let's see. That's it. Yeah, it seems like a pretty well-run country. They're doing everything they're supposed to be in Chaz.
Well, I have gotten reports of people that are trying to get out of Seattle right now. And the local news station was reporting that they were going to start having protests today around
Chaz?
Around
in
Chaz. No, probably both.
Right.
But in Seattle, they're going to be having protests.
Chaz is trying to gain some more
They might gain some more territory. They may have the whole city of Seattle by the time they're over. We might have to give up Seattle to Chaz.
What's the unemployment rate in Chaz?
Chaz? Nobody has a job in Chaz. There's a bar in Chaz, so
I hear they're just like strong-arming the businesses in there and saying, like, we'll protect your business, but it's going to cost you. And sounds more like the mob to me, myself, but
they're encouraging people to take off work today.
In Chaz?
No,
or in
Seattle. In Washington.
Get this straight.
To protest.
Okay, to protest, all right.
Yes, so they're encouraging people to take off work today. And I'm like, who are these people that have jobs that can take off work?
I know.
Who are these people that have jobs? So anyway,
there has been, I don't know if you remember that one time, that one guy,
about what's going
we were talking about, because I don't dress good. Remember that one guy thought,
that you were a bum.
Yeah.
But he was going to go up to Seattle.
Like, have you ever been to Seattle? I was like, yeah, it's like, what did you think of it? I'm like, oh man, it was hard, driving in to do work and driving out. And the guy was like, what do you mean driving in and driving out? I'm just going to go up there and live on the streets and not have a job. I was like, well, I guess it would be a nice place, I told him.
Well, maybe he ended up in Chaz. Maybe he's in Chaz.
Maybe that guy is. Yeah, maybe we have connections.
Yeah.
We have connections in Chaz.
Maybe we can get in.
But I thought that was funny that he thought I was...
Weren't you sitting on a park bench one day and somebody gave you $5
to
go get dinner?
I was sitting, getting some sun. It was in winter, but the sun was beating down. So I was laying back. I had on, I think, one of my military hats, and just not dressed very good, I guess. And I hadn't shaved because I was on the road. And the guy comes up and he taps me, and so I look over at him. I go, he goes, "Here's $5 for lunch." And I laughed at him. I said, "Oh man, no, keep your $5. I'm just getting some sun here." I thought, I should dress a little better.
You should dress a little bit better.
Can't today, though.
Yeah,
I dress up for the weekly wrap-up.
For the weekly
Or should
wrap-up.
I wear a suit?
Yeah.
Comment down below.
Should Mark wear a suit for weekly wrap-up? Now, we'd have to go buy him a suit because I don't think his suit
I can't
would
fit in my
his
40-year-old suit.
Yeah. It
All
won't
right.
fit him. Okay.
Your turn.
My turn. Okay. So, they've started this new push on the second wave of the CV.
Oh, yeah.
Which is strange to me because the first wave hasn't gone away yet. So how are they calling this the second wave if it's still the first wave? It never has gone away. Yeah, it's always the same.
Oh, good grief. Do you have to hear my opinion about all this again?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just reporting. So, and they're reporting that the Arizona hospitals are almost at capacity.
What's going on down in Arizona?
With the CV.
What are we doing right? Okay, in our
But it's very hot in Arizona, so you got to think about that. And
county, county,
Brazil is having a hard time.
Right off the highway, right?
I know, right off the highway. We're right off the highway.
People go to eat in the restaurants.
Right off the highway.
Right off the highway, big Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
144 total cases since the beginning of this.
Mm-hmm.
And 130 are all recovered. So we got 14 people active. In our town, we are now 15 total. Mm-hmm. We've been between 9 and 15 through this whole thing, since opening up and everything. And we only have 2 active cases. So we are shaking hands, no masks. Everybody's totally forgot about the
CV,
the COVID.
Don't call COVID.
The COVID. And we're all just doing fine here. Of course, we're not testing a zillion people, and there's probably not false positive tests. And, I don't think people are even caring about going to test because they don't feel sick, so they're not getting tested. Nobody has it. Nobody's getting false positive tests because here in our county, we're all normal here.
Well,
whatever.
Apparently, it's not acting
I'm done.
It's not acting like like the normal flu because it's bad in the heat.
So my take is they want there to be a second wave. There's going to be a second wave, and it's going to benefit
who it's going to benefit.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it's going to do.
It's going to benefit who it's going to benefit. Okay, it's your turn.
Still, personally, don't know one person that has the COVID.
You know I'm going to die from it, don't you?
Well, if I do, please just step right over me and carry on. I don't care. Okay. Okay. In the news, they're naming some of the bases. I didn't really go over all the names of the bases, and I could say the wrong base right now. But let's say, I don't know, Hood, Bragg. Who knows which ones are? Yeah. I didn't even know. Did you even know that they were Confederate names of the bases? No. Or did you just go,
No.
Fort Hood, Fort Bragg. I'm using those 2. If they're not the ones that are the names, I don't know.
I think it might be Bragg. Bragg?
Bragg, I think, is in North Carolina.
I don't know.
And there's one in Texas that's, I think, Hood or something like that.
But that's not. Is that?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I didn't do my research. I'm just saying it's ridiculous.
We can't rename everything.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, some places are called,
I didn't know these were
the Apollo Theater or whatever. I don't even know, is that?
I don't know.
There's a god that used to be called Apollo.
Stop doing that.
All right, I'm tapping too much.
He's tapping.
All right, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just using all kind of different analogies.
Names because you don't
I'm trying
know
to think
the
out
answer.
there. Give me some old Greek names.
I have no idea.
Zeus.
Okay.
Dr. Zeus. Maybe he's got to change his name because Zeus was a bad guy that did something wrong. I don't know. Maybe. It's ridiculous.
I know. It is.
Ridiculous. It's
they decapitated the Christopher Columbus.
And, I mean, this isn't in America, but...
Statue.
In Egypt, there's these big things.
Pyramids.
They're called pyramids, yeah.
And
they got to go. They had slaves.
Yeah, they did.
The Egyptians had slaves.
To build the pyramids.
They got to go. We got to block by block.
Take down the pyramids?
Yeah, we got to take down the pyramids now. because
take down
it's
the
just
pyramids.
unacceptable.
Okay.
Or they can spray. That would be take a lot of spray paint, but they can,
They
they
spray paint 'em.
mark them up
Yeah.
and do all that stuff.
Well, my only take on that is my number 11 is
You're not supposed to have 11.
I always have 11.
All right, go ahead.
Is that we can't rewrite history.
No,
We can't.
No. And
Although somebody says that history is always written by the people that win, so I don't know what you do.
I'm just
with
guessing
that,
all those names are gone with the wind.
which is gone.
Which is gone now,
Yeah.
too, because it's offensive.
Yeah. So anyway, yes, absolutely.
Even though it was correct for the time period,
Uh-huh.
which is history,
Uh-huh.
that movie has to go now.
And the
because-
country group, which I can't say their name, Lady
Alabella? I
yeah,
don't
whatever.
know. Yeah.
That name.
I didn't even know that
I didn't
was...
even know that was a southern name. So
Is it
I
just...
didn't
Is it...
I didn't know.
What is the name? Is it a person, or is it just because it's a
Maybe it's
southern name that it's
Maybe
got to
it's a
go?
Southern Belle.
Maybe
I don't
Southern
know.
Belle. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
I don't know. It's
I
getting-
wasn't offended by any name of anything. I mean, can you
They
think
could-
of anything that was named something that you were offended of ever in your lifetime?
They could call it cracker. I'd be okay with it.
Maybe our local restaurant or something like that.
I don't know.
Johnny's or something like that, man. Maybe Johnny did something bad.
Maybe Johnny's did something bad.
And I don't know about it
Yeah,
yet.
or Robert.
And now we're gonna
Did.
have to check. Yeah, we're gonna have to change the names
of all the
because
stuff.
those guys could be bad,
They
and
can.
we just don't know it yet. It could
You
be
know,
good.
I know for
could
a
be bad.
while there was a big ruckus but I think it blew over. I don't think we changed it anyway because we were the Indians.
Yeah.
As our mascot, and then there was
Oh,
talk about that. But then
but we didn't.
I
we
think
stayed
I
the
think it
Indian.
is still.
I think everybody's cool with it.
I think we're okay.
Seeing that
Yeah,
a
it's not a
big
bad
section
thing.
of our
We're in
our
Oklahoma. We're in Oklahoma. We are all Indian.
You're part Indian.
I am part Indian.
So,
Yeah.
did you have a problem with it?
I don't have a problem with it.
It's just
I don't think they're saying bad things about it.
It's just a name.
It's just a name.
It's just a name, people. Calm down, everybody.
Calm down.
Calm down. Okay.
All right. So, is it my turn? It is my turn.
No. Nope.
Yep.
It's my turn. We just did the names.
Yeah, she's on your list.
Okay, so it's your turn.
It is my turn.
I've told you it's your turn.
It's my turn. So, gun shops are being looted. Gun shops.
Yeah.
And
All shops are being.
well,
I
yeah.
think there's a big run on TVs too here.
But and so they're pulling all their guns from the shelf, but you can
Okay.
ask for them apparently. So we
Okay,
need to
well,
pass.
that's smart.
We need to pass that information along to somebody, I guess, because he probably doesn't know. But anyway, and guns are out of stock.
I think that's probably a smart idea to get those in lockdown. Or
And I know we tried to get a certain bullet, and you couldn't get the
you
bullet.
can't get
You can't get
bullets
it.
right now.
There, it's gone. It's gone. So anyway,
And
but we
there's
have
a
some
shortage
those.
of
We have
guns
some of those,
and
though.
bullets.
Yeah.
Because I think the stat was for like a monthly period of April or something like that, gun sales were 1,700,000, which is up 20 or 40% from last April.
Mhm.
So yeah, everybody's getting ready because they're getting rid of the police. I don't know if
Police.
that's another.
Yeah. So we have
segment,
to police ourselves if we get rid of the
but
police.
yeah, you gotta take care of yourself.
I know.
So everybody,
We locked and loaded just recently.
yeah,
Never
well,
been locked and loaded before.
No.
But
Well-
now we are.
back whenever my dad,
Yeah.
he
Your
had-
dad always his
but
dad
he
always had
also made it clear, to all the kids
it.
that
Don't touch.
yeah, they were out in the open.
Yeah.
They weren't even locked, no safety.
Yeah.
But-
I was out and out.
But my dad would have made it perfectly clear that they're not toys, and if you touch them, you die. So you wouldn't.
So you didn't touch 'em?
go near them, because
Mhm.
if I even went near that
Mhm.
gun rack, it wouldn't be pretty for me. So we knew it was nothing to mess around with.
Mhm.
So yeah. So the first time since then that
Yep. First time. And we've been married almost 27 years.
Yeah, it felt pretty safe and comfortable, but I do in this town too. But it's better to err on the side of caution.
Yeah, definitely.
Than to wait until it's too late.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So, was that yours?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We did a little work. Got a new thing for you coming up here is the green screen.
Yeah. We've been working on the green screen.
Painted that wall over there. So now we've got the corner. Can't see me pointing, but there's a corner.
Yep. My studio.
For her.
Mark's studio. And then we have the green screen that we're working on, but it's too hard to get both of us into the green screen.
Yeah, we tried. It was the wall between the windows and the wall. It's just, but it's good for one person. We got it worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it'll up whenever you're doing news or something like that. I think it'll look better.
And I may start doing my story times. If on a separate channel, I may start a different channel with just story times for my little 2 and 3 year olds that were in my class.
Butterflies flying behind you.
Yeah. That would be cool. Yeah.
The sky's the limit with the green screen.
It is.
We can get crazy.
It is. So, anyway, we've been working on that.
We can go on that vacation.
So, how did you get the green screen?
Okay, so what I did was we bought the cloth, and it was like 20 foot by...
It was huge. It filled up this whole room.
Yeah. I don't know what you did there. And it wasn't really lime green. It was dark green.
Dark green.
It was terrible. And
it was bad.
So then I found some paint that we had that was a green, but it wasn't lime green either.
No.
And it was gloss.
Yes.
Tried to paint that in, didn't work at all. Tried to cut you out. It was horrible. So I finally went online, did a little research, found, I think it's apple
green.
Oh crap! If anybody wants to know, just I'll put it in the comments down below or something.
Yeah.
I don't even know how that works. But cherry apple or something.
Cherry apple?
Yeah, something like that.
Anyway, it's apple green.
Yeah, not cherry apple.
Flat.
Get the flattest paint you can get. And so it was $14 instead of going out and buying the actual green screen paint, which is really expensive.
Yeah.
And it works really good.
And then the trick is you have to light the back and then light the front.
Right.
So you have to have like 2 sets of lights.
Yeah.
One
the lights
on the back,
on the wall
and then the lights on the front. Mm-hmm.
So we got that worked out. I'm ready. It
would have been really good last Tuesday when I did the Georgia Good.
Because we did that
Guidestones.
fake virtual news set, and it looked really good. So I'm excited about that.
So yeah,
right.
It would have been really helpful then. Okay, so on that note, I did quite a few videos today. Some were good, some were not so good.
Today?
No, this week.
You said today.
I did videos this week.
All right. I was like, man, you did it. Well,
I did my 2 month. Gosh, you got me so messed up now.
2 months now?
Stop. This week, my videos were my 2 month food prep. That was a good video.
That was a good one.
Had a lot of good information about how to stock up 2 months of food on the cheap. Yep. And good ideas of things not to leave out.
Got some views on that one.
So look that one up. And then I did the reasons why you need to have 6 months of savings, and that was a good one too. That was a very good one. I'm very passionate about my finances, so I do really good on that.
Everybody lives in debt in this country, but boy, anything could happen.
Anything. We're living proof. We're living proof at any time.
So it's good that I would have to say we're way more than 6 months.
Oh yeah.
Ready, good. So we're not, but if we weren't, boy, would we be stressed out right now. Just beyond stressed.
My biggest problem is how much I spend from my health insurance, which since we both are poor now, we should be able to afford to qualify for the Obamacare. If they're going to be we are too poor. But they're going to be voting
before
on
expanding. We were making too much money.
Yes, but now we're too poor because Oklahoma didn't expand the Medicaid program under the Obamacare. So the state didn't pick up the part that Obamacare didn't want to. But we're voting on that. I don't know when the election
Oh.
is, but we're voting on that to see if that can pass or whatever. But my friend has insurance, and she's too poor to have insurance. And I mean, they told her, I mean, she'd have to pay the full amount, which is like my insurance is $600 a month, with like $5,000-$6,000 deductible. It's crazy.
Yeah. How much is mine?
Mark doesn't have insurance, so Mark's is zero.
I told him to
Yeah,
up the old pie hole. I'm not
I know.
paying that much anymore.
and I want to cancel mine, but it's just my migraines.
It felt so good.
I know.
Remember after I got off the phone and I slammed down the phone, told him to cancel it. I was like,
I take
that
three
felt great, man. I was like,
three
see you later.
medications, and when I don't take those 3 medications, my migraines come back and I can't function. So, but I might work on trying to wean myself off of them again. I try all the time.
Know what I hear is good for that?
No. This is not that segment.
This isn't late night.
No, this isn't.
Simple Life Prepper
No.
late night? All right,
No,
forget
it's
about
not.
that then. All right.
Okay. So, did I get very far? No, I just got stopped.
I got you
So,
sidetracked.
yeah, you did. And then I did the Georgia Guidestones, which I had trouble making. It's a very interesting subject. I had trouble making it because I can't remember the facts to say them off the
that's
top of
right.
my
Yeah.
head and just ramble them off. So I had trouble with that part. But look into the Georgia Guidestones. Very interesting. Anyway.
Yeah, you do better whenever you can just wing the whole thing.
I know, whenever I know what I'm talking about.
But
And then I did Love One Another, which is a really inspirational video, but it probably has no place on my platform. But I'm sort of, right now, I'm doing
it
inspirational
might hit somebody just right.
Wednesdays, and who knows, I might change and do a different channel for that too. Anyway,
You
I got
never know.
something coming up on that too.
Some
in a minute.
people might really
It
like
was
that.
very nice.
It's
I
moving.
had trouble with my music underneath.
Let's just put
where
it that if somebody's
together.
down and out
yeah.
and comes across it, they
Mhm.
might be like, oh, that's just what I needed.
So anyway, that's just
But it was a good one.
wrap up on what videos I did this week. So
All right. I'm just going to skip this one and come back to it because I want to keep it upbeat for a little bit.
okay, let's keep it upbeat.
Well, this is kind of depressing too. But let's, Champ, our dog,
Oh,
17, 18
Mhm.
years old, whatever. Man, she had a rough
she did.
beginning to the week.
She did have a rough.
Her
beginning.
legs, she didn't want to get hard to get even standing up, going outside. So you start thinking, man, you know, this might be it. This might be the run. But I don't know what happened. I kept on taking her out to the lake, whether she was doing bad or not. And the next thing you know, she's back to like giving her little
Yep.
smiles, and she
Doing
torqued
good.
around the other day and just kept on, not running, but back to what she's been like for the last
The new normal.
the new normal for the last 2 years. So yeah, that was good news.
Yeah.
So she's probably wondering where we are at right
I know
now.
she is. She was outside, so he snuck in here.
So that's all I got.
Okay.
What's next?
Cool. All right. So to cheer us
Did
all
you want
up.
to add to that at all?
No. Yeah, we thought this is it. I went and
Yeah.
got Mark. I was like, she can't even get up off the bed. And then,
She just had that look. too.
yeah, it was a bad day, but she's better now. She could barely stand on her feet that day, but she's good now. So doing good. We gave her her medicine for a couple of days,
Yeah.
or
Pain medicine.
pain medicine for a couple of days, and
Pull it out.
she's doing good now. So to cheer us all up, let's talk about this.
Okay.
So we have massive locusts attacking farm fields and destroying crops in foreign countries right now.
Right.
Like, it's a big problem.
Yep.
Big problem. And then, of course, the CV continues.
Yep.
Right? So that's a big problem.
This is really cheering.
It is. Then, it's going to get worse. It's going to
Okay,
get worse.
right,
Okay,
right.
then we have the civil unrest. So that's hindering supply chains.
Yep.
And then add to all that is that we're entering a grand solar minimum, which means that the sun is cooling. Or the earth is cooling. And so crop productions are going to go down. So in all this, I'm getting to the fact that we're going to have food shortages. I just want to tell everybody, prepare. We're going to have food shortages and food chain disruptions.
Now,
So be prepared.
I'll buy the whole cooling down thing when it happens because I don't believe anything anybody says about that anymore, but it might happen. Or it might counterbalance the
warming.
the global warming, and then all the people that were all complaining about warming will say, well, the effects of warming
Can
is
be
cooling.
Yeah.
Because that's how they do that kind of stuff. They can twist it whatever they want. So
anyway.
All right, stock up, people.
So stock up. So watching my video about having 2 months of
There's
preps.
a lot going on in the world.
It's good. A lot.
6 months or more savings in your money.
Yep.
Stock up.
Stock up on everything.
Alrighty. And then I think we kind of went over this COVID is a thing again. We already did that. So, really good news for Oklahoma.
Okay, tell me.
The man's coming.
The man's coming.
President Donald Trump is coming to Tulsa, which couldn't have picked a better state in this COVID dilemma that we live in to come to a normal state.
Yeah.
It's like saying, no, we're open. We
We're
don't
open.
care. We'll take you. I'm sure he's got a lot of fans here in Oklahoma. So a lot of fans. Open state. All's good. I might even, I'd go up there. I probably couldn't get in. Be too busy. Who knows what's going to go on around the outside of that place, too.
Ooh.
Do you think the nurses will be back? I think I'm going to make a bold prediction. The nurses are going to be mad again about COVID.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be out,
Yeah. With their masks.
standing, cursing at all the Trump
people,
fans for getting coming together.
Well,
where instead of praising, like they have been for the last week or two, now they're going to be
mad again.
Oh, they're going to be.
Yeah.
Oh, the evil people killing grandma. Oh, my goodness, it's going to be terrible.
It is going to be terrible. And you have to sign a waiver saying that you won't sue.
I'd sign. Yeah.
If you get the COVID.
I wish
going to the...
America could sign a contract and say, if you step out of your house, you might get COVID.
You might get COVID. You can't sue nobody.
And everybody would sign it and go, of course. We might get the flu. We might get the cold. We might get...
the media is not happy about it. Him getting out.
Not the media. The
mainstream.
The media that I don't watch.
Yes.
Which I try to.
We watched it yesterday.
Oh, a half hour. Oh my gosh. I was just like.
Wrap up. See if we were missing something.
This lady on CBS, she's like, the whole way through, right?
Yeah. And
then right out there, and that's the end of the news. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
I thought I started laughing. So, she had the most grim reaper face the whole way through it. Just the most depressing half hour of TV I've ever seen. You couldn't do a more depressing, and you know what I call CBS, doom and gloom CBS.
Yeah.
The world we've wiped ourselves off the planet at least 100 times over the years on CBS Evening News. So I thought I'd watch it again just to see if they...
Well, we were trying to get ideas, making sure we weren't missing anything.
To see what's going on, and that was a big mistake. I was so wound up and pissed off at the news after it. It was such one-sided.
I've calmed down quite a bit this week. I've been pretty calm and pretty positive. It's time for another thing to hit us in the head here soon.
Oh, man. They're going to bring up something big.
Something.
But that's all
that you have on... Is that all that you have?
Well, I got one more that we could delve into, but it's not very fun.
Well, so stocks were down yesterday, like $1,800. Big drop. But they're really overpriced. With everything going on,
it should be at 10,000.
Yeah, they should be at 10,000. So they have recovered, and it's because the Fed is pumping money into the stock market.
Time to pump in.
Yeah. So anyway, but today it stabilized. It was up somewhere between 300 and 400 points whenever we came in here.
They did a little cutback.
Yeah.
Maybe bottom them out.
Yeah.
A little bit. Gonna creep back up again.
The Fed talked on Wednesday, and they said they were going to leave rates at 0. I think it's like 0.25. I don't know what it is. But anyway, they're going to leave rates there. They didn't cut into the negative. But they have lots of tools, he said. Lots of tools, which means they're going to print money.
Pump it up.
Print money and debt.
Pump it up.
They're going to give us all the debt we want.
All right. That's
all the
what
debt.
they do.
Fed only has debt. So they're going to give us endless money.
It's another thing.
Endless money to create debt.
It's another thing we can't really see,
Mm-hmm.
the money. And what I don't understand is, once a company, I do understand, but I mean, once a company
gets established, shouldn't need
why would you want to
give up your power? Mm-hmm.
Just take the revenues that you're getting and the profits, people, and then put that into R&D, and then get profits, and then put a little bit of chunk into R&D. It's ridiculous. I don't know.
The whole stock market is a Ponzi scheme anyway.
I don't know.
Don't get me started on that one. So, anyway, you got anything else?
Well, just two things, kind of, it was a good 30-year run that I haven't ever signed up for unemployment. But I did it. Well, I kind of did it at the beginning of this, but before it even could kick in, the PPP kicked in, so my employer kept me for another. But I'm officially unemployed. So, yep.
I refer to it as retired.
Retired right now? Well, I have been doing the same thing for 30 years.
30 years.
30 years.
Mm-hmm.
The TV satellite industry has been doing me pretty darn good. So
that's good.
No complaints.
We knew it was going to end sometime. We knew
sooner or later it was going to get yanked out, but like I said,
I think we're still,
pays the bill.
What, 50-50 on football season starting?
I'm going more no football season.
He's changed his prediction.
I think I know there's going to be a lot of pissed off people, for sure.
They're keying up the whole COVID thing.
The COVID's kicking up already. The Democratic states shut down again. No school, no sports. Republican states will have school and probably sports. But here's my take on that, and that was one of the last things I wanted to talk about too, is if your state is open, and if you have high school sports and middle school sports, Little League, go catch a game. It's amazing. It's great entertainment. Mm-hmm. The kids are playing because they love it. They don't get paid. You know what I'm saying? They're just, they're passionate about it. They're fun to watch. It doesn't cost any money to go to the games compared to a professional game. Tell you what, I think in your local racetrack too, the racing is phenomenal racing. It's very, you're right there, right up against the fence too, whenever you're at a local racetrack.
I think they're only doing virtual. You mean
what are you talking
horse
about?
racing?
Not horse, no.
Oh,
no.
I think they're doing virtual horse racing.
Sprint car.
Oh,
racing.
sprint car. Okay.
Sprint cars. There's a whole bunch of different styles of racing out there for people at their local racetrack to go. Well, I'm just saying.
You don't need to pay somebody millions.
I've found out that, I'm enjoying all my local stuff here, people. And you know what? And if they don't want to start it back up and open it up, and they want to haggle on whether they, can open up, even the people that are running the programs and stuff, don't open up. I'll go watch my local stuff and pump money into the local high school. Yeah.
Local economy.
And go actually get out. Instead of watching on TV, I'll go out and enjoy an evening watching some high school, baseball, football, wrestling. Go to it all. It's really entertaining. And it's if your state is open, don't even worry about it. Just start enjoying your local sports. That's all I got to say. It's a good idea.
Okay.
All right. That's all I got.
That's all you got. All right, so this weekend, our town is having a garage sale. A town garage sale. Everybody's got their...
Town.
Well, I know, but every individual house all over town are all having individual garage sales all over town.
Garage sale day for people to hold
Yes,
Good
today
God,
and
so-
tomorrow. So it's good to see everybody out. We got out for a couple hours, went garage
No
selling,
masks.
no masks.
Shaking hands. Like,
Mark shakes hands.
I
don't
shake
hands.
everybody's hands, and nobody shies away from shaking my hand in this town either.
Okay.
And we don't have it.
He's been on a vengeance to shake
I'm
everybody's
doing
hand.
everything normal. I'm over it.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
just going around having
I'm
a good
trying
time.
to be cautious. I'm like washing my hands when I get back home and doing all my stuff I'm supposed to do.
Nope, I'm living.
Oh my gosh. I did get my hair cut this week though. That was nice. I almost forgot to go.
Yeah.
I did get my hair
That could have
cut.
been a subject on this one right
It
there.
could
Looks
be,
good.
but anyway, it's kind of strange today, but anyway.
No, it looks good.
So then my channel, you're supposed to have like a niche and bring it down
Yeah,
really
what's-
tight, and
yeah.
I feel like I'm not niching down. So
Niche.
I don't know what to do about this.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
So
And then
anyway,
something will catch.
I'm like, I don't know what I'm
Something
doing.
will catch.
But I got some interesting things coming up this week. I already have like 4 or 5 different ideas
All
for.
right. You gonna stay
stuff.
upbeat this?
I was upbeat this last
Well,
week.
you were, except for. Or was that 2 weeks ago? You were down.
That was last week.
You're getting down on your numbers and not getting anybody.
No, I've been doing good.
Okay,
I have
good.
35 subscribers now. Thank you to all my subscribers. Everybody, subscribe, like, and share, and all that good stuff. That's a good time to do that little plug.
Plug, yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. So I have like 5, 6 ideas for this next week,
All right.
including
I got time to help.
Mark
got
teaching
time.
me how to shoot my gun.
Ooh, that's
So,
going to be a good one.
We're
I
gonna
didn't
go.
know you wanted to do that. So you're
I
going to finally
have-
do it.
Yes, we're gonna
All
do
right,
it this
all right,
week.
all right.
So, I've never shot a gun at all.
That'll be worth watching.
The first time I held a gun was when I bought my gun, and then
Yeah,
I still haven't shot it, and that's been like what 6 months ago, a year ago.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It was sometime the end of last year. It was last
Well,
year.
I'm not a big pistol guy, so it'll be.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it all. It's
So
the
anyway-
same as a rifle, but it'll be different. And I've shot pistols before, not that often, so it'll be good for me to shoot it a couple times, get a little bit acclimated to it and everything. But
So that's going to be one of the ones that I have
Yeah.
planned for this next week. So we'll see. So you have anything else?
no, Debbie's packing, by the way.
I don't pack. No. I'm not locked and loaded or anything like that. Only at home, so don't test me.
I can't wait. She'll get all those cool. And then you'll be like flipping out the clip,
Oh, I
letting
don't
the
even
clips
know what
drop
that
to the
means.
ground
Oh,
and
no.
slapping in another one.
No.
And
No. We don't. No. I don't see that happening.
you'll be like, oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, I almost shot myself.
But it'll be fun. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, next week.
All right.
So,
Anything else?
no, I think
That's
that's
it?
just about it. So,
Two old people talking on a couch.
this is the channel
if
for
you
you.
know anybody that wants to see that, remember, this is the channel for you.
This is the channel for you.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for me to wrap it up?
Wait, this is my new thing.
Oh.
Whenever you say it's time for the weekly wrap up, I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
go like this, and then whenever you go to wrap it up at the end, I'm just gonna go.
No, you were going to point at me. You pointed at me last time, remember? And that made a good
All right.
thumbnail. Don't do that. All right, so until next time, remember, keeping it simple is not the same as doing nothing.